Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
And dati, usually pag ganitong PBA finals press conference, nasa Zambojin tayo. Pero ngayon, dito muna tayo sa Zoom meeting. Kaya, but sabi nga nila, pandemic or no pandemic, the show must go on. Kaya without further ado, let me introduce to you the personalities who are joining us this afternoon. Mitch, simulan ko na ha. From the MAGNOLIA, Pambansang MANOK HOTSHOTS, ang matibay na sentro ng HOTSHOTS and BPC candidate, Ian Sanggalang.
Ay, thank you po, thank you po.
Yes.
Thank you po. Gandang hapon po sa lahat.
Yan. Ang veteranong sa maraming laban ng franchise at 6-time champion, Mark Barroca. Mark?
Hello po. Hello po. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat.
Kagising lang yata ni Mark.
Opo.
Oo. Ito naman ang leading BPC candidate, the Beast, Calvin Abueva. Calvin?
Gandang hapon po.
And, syempre, the HOTSHOTS lethal weapon.
Hello,
Paul.
good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone.
Hello, Paul.
Hello.
And last but not the least, champion coach, Chito Victorero.
Hi, good afternoon everyone. Gandang hapon po sa inyong lahat.
Okay.
Kuya
Thank
Jay.
you very much. Mitch, ikaw naman?
Kuya Jay, ngayon naman from TNT Tropang Giga. In his rookie year, yet already a BPC candidate, Mikey Williams. Hi, Mikey.
Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Next, one of TNT's hard workers, Semis Game 7 best player, RR Pogoy.
Magandang hapon sa lahat. Hello.
Yun. Next, 2008 MVP, the machine gun, Kelly Williams.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Hi, Kelly. Next is 5-time best player the conference, the Blur, Jayson Castro. And of course, 5-time coach of the year, TNT Tropang Giga head coach, Chot Reyes.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon.
Okay. Thank you. Now, Kuya Gerry, also joining us, our PBA Deputy Commissioner Eric Castro.
Good afternoon to everyone.
And syempre, ang ama ng PBA, Commissioner Willie Marshall.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon po.
Sino pa, Mitch?
Siyempre, Magnolia Pambansang Manok Hotshots Governor, Mr. Rene Pardo.
Hi, good afternoon everyone.
And kung nandyan si Mr. Pardo, syempre, nandyan din ang kanyang counterpart sa TNT Tropang Giga, TNT Governor and PBA Chairman, Ricky Vargas. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. See you all. Good to see you all.
Yan naman,
Mitch?
Kuya J.
Hmm.
Pakinggan naman natin ngayon si Gov. Rene. Gov. Rene, few words po.
Well, thank you and magandang hapon sa lahat ng mga kaibigan natin dyan sa media at sa mga players. It's good to be back in the finals Presscon. Medyo na-miss ko ito. Tagal-tagal tayo hindi nakatikim nito, Ricky. So, we are inviting everybody to join us and watch the finals of the Philippine Cup. We guarantee you guys that this will be a good championship game. Both teams are evenly matched, and I expect no less than a game 7 from here on. Good luck to both teams.
Thank you very much, Gov. Thank you po. Kuya J.
Yes. Sir Ricky, agree ba kayo doon? Game 7 daw agad tong series na to?
Teka muna. Let me plan first.
Sige.
Let me say why I'm very, very happy. There's two reasons to be grateful in this season. The first reason is for the PBA itself, di ba? So pag nakita mo yung mga social media views natin, we have performed very well not only on TV but also on Facebook. No? So we're actually breaking records in Facebook for a 2-3 weeks season. Correct me if I'm wrong, Sienna. No, we've had about 39 million views, and for the 7th game of the San Miguel Talk and Text, Facebook alone, we had about 39 million views. So that is a welcome sign sa PBA. So I'm sure dito sa finals we will get more views, no? Second, I'm grateful because nasa home stretch na tayo. And who would ever think that we will have our second game or second conference in a pandemic such as this, no? So nagpapasalamat din ako sa mga players who actually risk their lives to get into the first bubble and sacrifice their families, and now we are on the second semi-bubble. Now, the other reason why I'm happy for the PBA is already now that we are hopeful that we will have a second conference with imports, no? But that's a different topic all told. Ngayon, for the second time in the pandemic world, which is two years, Talk and Text is in the finals. The first time we were in the finals and we didn't quite make it against Ginebra. This is the second time that we are in the finals, and I guess we don't want to become bridesmaid all the time, right? The best man. We want to be the groom. So I think this finals, as Gabriel said, is going to have exceptional reach. Sa nakikita namin sa TV at sa Facebook, exceptional reach. And this finals has the makings of an exciting series, no? Kung merong Fast and Furious ang Ginebra, ang tingin ko sa Magnolia, Fast and Furious ang buong team, di ba? So they are fast and furious. So I think that moniker has moved to Magnolia. Now, how do you beat a Fast and Furious team? That's what we're trying to figure out. We came from a very tough series against San Miguel. So I know the team is healing. The team is recovering, and I hope they can do that. And I only know that when the Talk and Text team plays, they will just give their utmost best. It was a crazy series with San Miguel, di ba? Parang roller coaster. And I think this series will be different. It's going to be possession by possession, game, minute by minute, and the team that likes it more will win. So mabuhay ang PBA. I think this series will get the PBA better viewership, not only in Facebook but as well as on TV. So I wish all the players well. Play your best. And now I'm talking like the chairman of the PBA. Your best is what will bring the PBA back to life, and people will look forward to the second conference. Good luck, everyone. Good luck.
Thank you, Chairman Ricky. Si Com muna bago natin simulan yung Presscon. No? Si Com, any rejoinder dun sa sinabi ni Chairman Ricky Vargas?
Tama yung dalawang governor natin, si Governor Rene at si Chairman Ricky Vargas, na maganda tong series na to. Nagtanong din ako sa mga kaibigan natin, saan kayo? Magnolia, Talk and Text. Sa kanila talaga sa balikatan. So maganda to. Ang panalo dito, katulad na sinabi ko ulit, ng mga dating mga Presscon, mga fans. Fans, PBA, At yung tama si Chairman, maganda ratings. Nasa akin naman yung binigay ni Sen na rating sa television, combine ng TV5 at One Sports, ang elimination average 1.5 ang nanonood. Quarterfinals, kulang-kulang na 2 million. Semifinals, halos 3 million. May game nga na umabot ng 4 million. Yung Magnolia Meralco, October 15. Tapos merong 1 million NLEX Northport. Merong kulang-kulang na 1 million pa rin Alaska Terrafirma. So halos lahat pinapanood na ng mga tao. So buhay ang PBA. Maraming salamat sa tulong niyo mga media. Malaking bagay kayo. Paulit-ulit ko naman sinasabi. At ito, maganda tong series na to. Balikatan to, balikatan.
Okay, thank you, Com Willie. Doon sa mga media friends natin, if those who want to ask questions, you can push your notifications dyan sa ilalim ng Zoom. Just raise your hands para ma-acknowledge kayo ni Mitch para magtanong. Okay, to get the ball rolling, ako na muna. Magtatanong sa dalawang coaches, Coach Chot and Coach Chito. Gaano ba kagutom yung koponan nyo to win this Philippine Cup title? Siguro, Coach Chot, dahil top seed naman ang TNT.
Sobrang gutom ko, hindi pa ako nagla-lunch eh. Kumakalam talaga yung sikmura ko, literally. Alas 12 kami nag-practice eh, kaya hindi pa talaga ako nagla-lunch. But for the team, talagang gutom na gutom sila. They're very hungry. It's been, I think, 6 years since the last championship ng franchise, no, ng TNT franchise. So I think in that regard, in terms of hunger, if you will ask us, gutom na gutom.
Yes. Coach Chito, nag-lunch ka na rin ba?
Yeah, yun lang yung advantage ko kay Coach Chot. Nag-lunch na ako. But katulad din yung nung mindset nung nila Coach Chot, ganun din naman yung Magnolia, because this is our third time na magta-try ulit na hopefully sana maka-over the hump kami dun sa finals. And the group of our core, kumbaga matagal namin sila magkakasama since nung lumaban kami on our first try noong 2018 sa Philippine Cup. But yun nga, medyo kinakapos kami. And yung hungriness namin, yung pagiging gutom namin talaga napapakita naman namin sa mga games namin start nung season na to. And yun, may mga na-add kami mga players para lang ma-compensate yung mga kulang namin. And ito, bagong grupo naman. And we add Beast and si Jack, si Gerry, si Dionisio. So we add some pieces. And hopefully yung pagiging gutom din ng mga batang to, kahit pa paano makatulong din, tulong-tulong lang kami para lang ma-achieve namin yung goal namin.
Okay, thank you, Coach. To ask the next question is Mr. Quinito Henson of the Philippine Star. Sir Quinito. Nakamute ka, sir. Sir Quinito.
Salamat, Gerry. Dalawang question na kung pwede, no?
Sir, nakamute.
Kinis sa commute. Gerry, balikan mo siguro kasi
Kamute yata si Sir Quinito. Okay, sir. Babalikan ka namin after. To ask the next question,
Okay.
Mr.
Hello?
Loli Cortez. Nandiyan na ba si Sir Quinito?
Bumalik na siya, Kuya Gerry.
Sir Quinito?
Okay. Sorry. Unstable yata yung yung internet. Anyway,
Sige, sir.
magandang
Sige, sir.
hapon sa inyo lahat. Salamat, Gerry. Hi, Mitch. Commissioner, Chairman Ricky, Governor Rene, coaches, players, mga kaibigan. Hi sa inyo lahat. Two questions lang kung pwede. First is to Commissioner. Anong nangyari dun sa plano natin to move the final na sa NCR for Deputy Commissioner Eric? Sino mga referees ang natira sa Bacolor at ilan sila, no? Paano yung rotation ng mga referees for the finals? Yun lang dalawa. Thank you.
So one, sa akin muna, pagkakaintindi ko kung bakit hindi tayo nag-NCR. Nawawala ka kinito, sorry ah. Yung second batches of questions, dahil sa mga referees. One, nag-usap din kami, kausap ko din si chairman, mga governors at health experts natin. Okay naman tayong lumipat sa NCR kasi 2 teams na lang yan eh. Pero sa tingin namin, mas safe ang mga players nandun sa Pampanga. Kasi alam na nila yung galawan, wala na silang masyadong nakakasama. So sa tingin namin, mas safe doon. Hindi naman sasabihin natin hindi safe sa Manila. Mas safe doon kasi, yun nga, alam na ng mga diskarte kung paano. Pangalawa, pag lumipat tayo dito, kailangan ang logistics natin, ang gagawin natin mga 4 to 5 days para ma-set up, television, yung mga gamit natin, disinfection. Kung mag-alert, tumaas na naman alert level sa Metro Manila, ibig sabihin mo naman, babalik na naman kami sa Pampanga. One, kung papayagan pa ulit ako ni Governor Pineda. 2, another 5 days na naman yon. So halos 10 days yung mawawala sa atin. Tapos mai-isod tayo na mai-isod. Pero ang kaunahan sa lahat talaga yung safety. Okay na sila doon, maayos na sila doon, alam na nila kung anong dapat gawin. Mga players, sana naman wala naman may positive. So mas maganda yata na doon muna sila. Pero katulad na sinabi ko, yun ang gusto ng IATF. Pero pwede naman namin talagang dalhin dito. Kausap ko nga si chairman. Pero sa amin, sa tingin namin, mas maganda na doon na lang mag-finals para safe at yun nga, mas disiplinado na sila doon. Eric, may tanong yata si Kinito regarding sa referees.
Yeah. Well, before answering your question, Sir Kinito, again, I would like to congratulate both teams, Coach Chot, Coach Chito, Gobrine, and Chairman Ricky Vargas. When we transferred our games here in Pampanga, we brought in 16 referees, and then come this championship, we'll have only 12 referees that will be divided into three groups. So that's it. Any more questions, Sir Kinito?
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, up next, Noli Cortez of Malaya. Noli, naka-mute ka yata.
Alam ko. This question is for both teams. Taking into account that this season did not actually start the way we all wanted it to, no? Delayed from March, pagkatapos on April, and then players going through all the protocols, being away from their families and loved ones. How special would it be to win this?
Para sa lahat yan?
Para sa lahat po, both teams.
Gerry, ikaw na magsabi kung sino mo nang dapat sumagot, Gerry.
Okay, unahin na natin yung Magnolia side. Calvin, ikaw na muna mauna. Ayan. Gaano ka-special daw sa iyo to?
Siyempre, actually, yung pinaghirapan namin as day 1 sa practice, and then napunta ng Batangas, and then yun nga, nakukondisyon na kami, and then nahinto naman per month, actually 2 weeks o month, and then yun, balik na naman sa ensayo, conditioning na naman, and then lipat dito, parang hassle sa lahat ng players, and then nag-meeting pa yung mga players. Then actually sacrifice. Kaya Kaya nga sinabing sacrifice kasi sa dulo, andun lahat ng mga pinaghirapan natin kung saan man tayo mapunta. And then now, nasa finals na, kumbaga, bawi na yung sakripisyo ng mga pinagdaanan namin. Ngayon, lahat ng pinagdaanan, ngayon, yung two teams na to, depende na lang kung sino mga pupunta ng top.
Paul, yes, please. Your thoughts?
Yes, sobrang special, no, kasi and for me, it's another chance to win my first All Filipino championship, no, kasi yun nga, it's been my 10 years sa PBA.
Sige.
Pero until now wala pa rin ng All Filipino, so another chance sa akin. And yun nga, yung sinabi ni Coach Chito kanina, another chance ulit na makapag-champion tong bagong grupo namin. And again, yung sacrifice na ginawa namin, hindi rin talaga madali. So, yun, kaya kailangan ma-finish namin itong conference na to para maging sweet naman pagdating sa dulo. So, yun.
Thank you, Paul. Ian? Ikaw naman.
Para sa akin siguro sobrang special nito kasi sabi nga away from our families and then kami lang magkakasama dito. Ang dami naming natutunan, parang laking tulong din sa amin kasi parang everyday kami lang yung magkakasama. Para na rin kaming nag-team building, parang kung isipin mo ang hirap Pero pag tinignan mo pagkatapos, parang memories na din sa lahat sa amin. So parang yung pinagdaanan mo dito, hindi biro. Pero masarap pa din kasi ito yung time na magkakasama kami, yung nagagawa namin lagi, araw-araw. Kasi hindi namin alam kung kailan yung next bubble pa So siguro sobrang special para sa akin ito, lalong-lalo na kung makukuha namin to.
Sino pa? Mark, ikaw nga pala. Bagong baby mo, no? Diba? Nakamute ka yata, Mark.
Okay. Yes, opo. Siyempre, sobrang special kasi nga yung sakripisyo nga, sabi ng bawat isa. Unang araw pa lang, hindi pa nga yung sa buong taon, nagpapakondisyon Siyempre, para sa makabalik itong time nga. Siyempre, yung na-bless kami, nakabalik dito. So, yung buong team, hindi lang naman kami, pati yung token text din. So, sobrang special. Mas lalo na, ngayon nga, yung sabi nga ni Coach Chito dati sa amin, yung malakas na team na kasama namin. Siyempre, isa na yung token text So, ngayon, nandito kami sa finals. So, sobrang blessed na makalaban namin sila ulit. So, kami, sabi nga ni Paul, marami ng championship siya, ako, na mahirap talaga mag-All Filipino So, sana makuha namin yung All Filipino. So, sobrang special talaga sa amin kasi yung mga pamilya rin namin, umaasa rin sa amin na siyempre nagpe-pray sila para makuha yung championship. Pero, nasa amin pa rin yung kung paano kukunin sa token text yung ganong bagay na championship. Kasi hindi rin basta-basta yung token text na bibigay Alam namin championship team yung token text. So, sobrang special sa amin. Sana kung manalo kami.
Okay, thank you, Mark. Coach Chito, ikaw, pangatlong finals mo in the Philippine Cup. Ano, tingin mo ba makukuha mo na?
Yun nga, first of all muna, since day one, we start our preparation for this conference or for this season. We talk about, of course, every coaches naman or every players talk about the championship But yun nga, nagkaroon ng mga sakripisyo, nagkaroon ng mga struggle because hindi natin alam kung matutuloy or saan yung ating liga. But because of the blessing na rin ng Panginoon and tulong-tulong ng mga governors, nila COM, at least natuloy. And maganda lang dito, both teams, kami and the Talk and Text are very hungry. We know na we're not the best talented team, but because of our siguro yung aming kagutuman, yung aming desire, yung aming will na makapunta dito kahit paano na bless at saka yun nga yung sakripisyo namin lahat away from our family. Sinasabi nga ni Ian, some of my players like Mark, nanganak yung misis niya na wala siya. And I think si Jayson din yata, nabalitaan ko, ganun. So, both teams naman lahat may sakripisyo yan eh. And I think kaya nga magiging maganda yung series because of that. And I think we're all motivated to end up the series or to end up with the champion. But yun lang, hindi madali for us also kasi nga yung talk and text is same thing. They are well coached, tapos motivated din, and then same with yung talent, very deep talent. So I think ang mapapangako lang namin is we're fighting, we're trying to give our best every time we step on the court, every time every game siguro, yun lang. So tingnan natin. We're all ready naman, we're prepared for this, and hopefully yun, mabless. Thank you.
Tanungin na rin natin si Gob Rene. Gob, ikaw, gaano ka-special sa ito? Ang ganda pa naman ng bigote mo ngayon. Nakamute ka, sir.
Thank you. Well, as far as I'm concerned, winning a championship, nothing gets better than winning it kahit na ganong karami ka ng beses manalo ng championship. The last one is the best lagi as far as I'm concerned. So, and I really pity both teams dahil para ka nag-team building ng 2 buwan din sa ginawa nila. Hindi siya walang uwian, they're practicing. So it's really difficult. It was a lot of sacrifice for for both teams. And when the smoke clears, the 2 teams left standing will surely give it their all. So we bested the 10 other ball clubs. So wala ka nang itutulak kakabigan dyan. Sigurado yan. I'm sure that both teams will leave nothing on the floor, and we expect a good championship this time.
Thank you, Mang Pards. Okay, sa TNT side naman, Nols, no? Okay, we'll start with Mikey Williams. Mikey, how special this championship will be for you, if ever?
Well, for me, this championship is going to be real special. I mean, there's been a lot of sacrifices, like everybody's already been talking about, a lot of challenges as well. But this is going to be my first experience in the finals as well. So I'm just looking forward to it with my team. We put a lot of work, a lot of preparation in, and it's going to be an experience, and definitely excited to get started.
Okay, thank you, Mikey. Kelly, welcome back to the finals. How is it going to be if ever TNT wins this championship?
I honestly think it's all been said. You know, I think both sides have had to make sacrifices, and you know, both teams definitely have put in work. You know, you don't make it to the finals without, you know, working and doing all the tough things that are needed to get here. So, you know, it doesn't get old. The feeling doesn't get old. I'm excited to be back in the finals. I'm excited to be just in the PBA again. But to be back in the finals, it's always a good experience. So, just looking forward to starting it tomorrow. And you know, it's always good to play against great talent. So we're all looking forward to it.
Nice one, Kelly. Pogs, ikaw. Ano
Sa
ka
akin
special
naman,
sa ito?
Sa akin naman, sobrang special. Yun nga, sinabi na lahat, nag-sacrifice na lahat. Hindi lang kaming dalawang team, pati yung ibang team, mag-sacrifice din yun. So blessed lang kami kasi kami yung natira, nasa finals kami. Sa akin, sobrang special kung makuha man namin to kasi wala pa akong champion eh. So first time ko talaga sana to kung ibigay ni Lord. Tsaka hindi lang faith kundi pagtrabuhan din namin para makuha namin. So sobrang special to sa akin.
Okay. Thank you, Pogs. Jason, kayong dalawa ni Mark Baroka, parehas kayong yung wife niyo parehang nanganak during this bubble, no? So siguro mas special din sa iyo to, if ever.
Yes, at the same time, almost 6 years na rin kami hindi nagcha-champion. Lagi na lang nasa finals and then laging natatalo. So hopefully this time makuha namin. Pero whichever naman makuha, deserve nila tong both teams na to kasi yun nga, hindi basta-basta yung sacrifice na ginagawa ng both teams dito. Tsaka yung, of course, tsaka yung mga taga-PBA, taga-media. And then, yun nga, nagpapasalamat pa rin ako kasi nakapaglalaro pa rin tayo despite na pandemic. Sobrang thankful ako sa mga governors at tsaka yun nga, yung buong ng PBA na kahit papaano, kahit na delay yung season na to, nandito na ulit tayo sa finals. And then, good luck sa both teams. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Jason. Coach Chot, we want to hear from you.
Yeah, I think na hininig na natin lahat how much sacrifice everyone has put in, and I really acknowledge it. I've seen it firsthand. We lived it. Lahat kami dumaan naman sa gaano kahirap at yung mga sakripisyo. Pero sa totoo lang, sa hirap ng dinanas namin dito, mas marami pa rin tayong kapwa Pilipino na mas malaki pa rin ang sinasakripisyo, na mas mahirap pa rin ang buhay nila. So I think for me, yung specialness nitong final na to is really in our gift to the Filipino people. If we play a very good finals championship series, this is our gift to the Filipino people. Yung mga iba nagme-message sa akin, sinasabi, salamat, maski sandali lang, sa hirap ng buhay, pag nanonood sila ng PBA, nalilimutan nila yung mga problema nila sa everything that's going on. So for me, that's it. That's what makes it special, that we are, by being here in the finals, we are participating and we are part of being able to give something back to the Filipino people. Sa akin, yun ang importante. Lahat tayo gusto natin yung buhay natin may katuturan, di ba? May sinasabi, may ibig sabihin. And I think that's one aspect of it. Alam ko, lahat ng nandito, sobrang sakripisyo, sobrang hirap. Pero mas higit pa yung nakakararami na mas nahihirapan. That there are more people who are sacrificing even more things. So this is our gift to them, especially to our countrymen, our fellow Filipinos. So that's what makes it special for me.
Well said, Coach. Chairman, ikaw po. Chairman, nakamute ka rin.
The journey to the championship will actually define the team and its character. It's not the pain, but it is what you learn from the experience that you bring on the table. I think that's quite important. And never to forget that who you are and why are you here now in the championship and why are you playing in the championship. And Coach Chot mentioned you can be somebody for others, diba? And that is a very laudable purpose. And you can be the best of yourself as well. And you can be the best for your family and all your loved ones. So it is important from a point of view that you know who you are and what you are playing for. So this series, as Chot said, he wants to see it for others. I think you guys, Talk and Text and the rest of you, you talk about how much you love basketball, then show it. And the experience each team went through, it's about time that the character and the learnings from that experience will show in the finals. So I wish all of you well, really. And thank you for being the finals. And I am looking forward to a game where our fans will truly enjoy. And of course, I wish there is only one winner, and that's TNT, right?
Okay, thank you, Chairman. Noli, you have a follow-up question? Go, sige.
Isa na lang po, for both teams then, I think it was, practically, sabi nga ni Pogs, kailangan pagtrabahuan di ba? How about yung iba? What do you think will it take to win this thing?
Ano ba yan? Sa lahat ba yan? O
Huwag mo na
mamimili
tanungin
na
lahat,
lang?
Jerry. Masyadong mahaba na.
Oo, mamili ka na lang.
Mga coach na lang.
Oo.
So sige, yung pinaka-veterano na lang.
Yan. Sige.
Yan, players. Oh, pinaka-veteranong player. Yan.
How about Kelly?
Yan. Ulitin
Kelly,
mo.
what do you think will it take to win this thing?
Well, for us, I think it's going to be largely in sticking to what Coach Schott and the coaches have put together for us, and sticking to what's brought us success thus far, or brought us this far, and that's really it. Not putting too much emphasis on all the other things that are happening around us and outside the team, but focusing on what has brought us here and what we can do better.
Okay, sa Magnolia.
Mark,
yes, si Mark.
Yes, sir. Siguro, in my experience nga sa finals is more on parang yung toughness mo, yung willingness mo, and sacrifice mo. Kasi nga, dyan yung magkakatalo eh. So, sa mga discipline mo. Kasi nga, hindi naman to sabi lang na go hard. Kasi lahat naman to is championship na to, lahat ito go hard na eh. So, dapat dito maging yung sacrifice and be smart na. Yun yung talaga yung, tapos yung preparation is a vital talaga eh. So, both teams nga. Kasi, yan yung mga adjustment natin na, kasi, di naman to kaagad isang game lang eh. Nag-expect na rin kami ng parang 7 games to eh. So, 1 game at a time. So, adjustment. Yun yung parang crucial doon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Noli. Next to ask question, Ray Hoble of PBA Rush. Ray.
Okay. Thank you, Sir Jerry. This question is for Calvin, Ian, and Mikey. They're the candidates for the BPC. I know all of you are looking forward to winning the Philippine Cup, but does the BPC serve as an extra motivation for you to win the title, knowing that you are also strong contenders for the award? Probably, unahin natin si Calvin.
Sa akin, it's gonna be like a bonus. Bonus talaga. Kasi, yung mga pinagdaanan mong yan, yung mga stats mo, nakikita, hindi mo napapansin ganyan pala stats mo. Pero ang number one gusto mo dyan, mapunta ka ng finals and then get the trophy. Yun yung number one dyan. Pero yun, bonus na lang talaga.
How about you, Ian?
Siguro same with Calvin. Pumunta ako dito sa bubble at expecting na maging candidate ng MVP. Kasi pumunta ako dito para, makabalik kami ulit ng finals. Then, nilaro ko lang yung laro ko throughout the season. And before the season, parang, nagpa-condition na ako. And then, ngayon, nangyari yun. So, bonus na lang yun na nakarating ako dun. Tapos, siguro, nandito kami ulit sa finals ngayon. Ganun lang din kay Calvin.
Okay. With Mikey being one of the rookies, and now you're a strong contender as well for the BPC. What can you say about this, Mikey?
It's definitely a bonus. I came in just trying to fit in and do what I can do to help the team. And I'm glad we're in a position to compete for a championship, but that was ultimately the end goal. And the only goal I had for the year was winning the championship. So I'm just glad to be in the running to compete for that. And
okay.
Again, I'm just ready to get underway.
Thank you. Okay.
Question ka pa, Ray?
Follow-up lang ako kay
Go.
This question is for Kelly and kay Coach Chot. For Kelly, looks like it's all worth it, Kelly, coming back from retirement and now you are in the finals. Can you talk about this journey of yours?
Yeah, I'm definitely grateful. You know, I've said it all year how grateful I am to Chot for bringing me back. This time last year, I had one foot on the plane and trying to sell my things. So, you know, to be where I'm at now, it's definitely I can't be anything but grateful. And I just want to enjoy the situation we're in, go into the finals and enjoy it, just as I've had the honor to in previous years, and just enjoy the experience.
Thank you. Coach Chot, how would you describe this journey, sharing this journey with Kelly, knowing ng pagbalik mo, siya yung ina-ask mo na bumalik dito sa team para tulungan ka?
It's a journey of two old men. I think it's the best way to describe it. A journey of two old men who refuse to accept the limitations of time and the regular limitations that people put around, saying that you're too old or you've been away for a while. So I think there's a lot of lessons to be learned from that journey, more especially from Kelly's journey, because we all know the adversities that he's gone through. And my job was to just give him the platform, give him the opportunity. I think my relationship with him, knowing all throughout, even when he was in retirement, just knowing that there was still that fire within him, and then asking him if he was open to doing it again. So that's the significance para sa akin.
Thank you, Coach Chot, and thank you, Kelly. Good luck to the finals. Thank you, Sir Gerry.
Okay, thank you, Ray.
Thank you, Ray.
Up next is Denison Dalupang of the Inquirer.
Good afternoon po, coaches and players, and to our friends in the media. Question po for Coach Chito. Coach, when you entered the league, wala pa po si Coach Chot nun eh. Pero you've been credited na rin po throughout that stretch of dun sa point na yun until today, na one of the brilliant basketball minds of this league. What can you say about po dun sa going up against a legendary coach in Chot Reyes po? And ngayon po, you're gonna do that in the biggest stage possible pa.
I'm very flattered and honored coming from Coach Chot, yung mga words of na binigay niya para sa akin. And since naman nung mag-start akong mag-coach, is one of the coaches na tinitingnan ko, together with the other coaches like Coach Yeng, Coach Norman, Coach Tim. Of course, yan yung mga veteran coach na talagang look forward ka. I have a high respect with him, and itong chance na to, I'm very excited because when my first semifinals nung nag-head coach ako ng Pure Foods against Coach Tim, talagang tumatayo din yung balahibo ko eh. Sobrang excited ako noon. And facing another brilliant minds, tapos ito pa with yung kumbaga siya yung isa sa pinaka-tinitingnan namin tinitingnan ko before. So talagang malaking bagay para sa akin to as a learning experience again. And hopefully na sana makuha ko yung respect ni Coach Chot dito sa series. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach Chito. Another question naman po this time for Calvin. Calvin, Brad, kapitbahay mo ako last year sa bubble dun sa Quest. Yung journey mo from that medyo sobrang roller coaster yon, from being suspended, being back, tapos umabot kayo ng semis, tapos ngayon nasa new team ka, parang you're picking up, parang alam mo yun, parang tinutuloy mo lang yung momentum, yung lalim ng tinakbo mo sa Phoenix, tapos ngayon nasa finals ka. Curious lang ako, Brad, kung ano yung pakiramdam na nandito ka pa rin sa level na to, plus minumulto ka pa rin ba nung dalawang very close shaves mo sa championship, yung isa against Raynor Shan and then yung isa yung sa Birakel?
Yeah, medyo, yun nga, yung experience na yun, yun lang nagbigay ng motivation sa akin eh. And then yung pagka-suspended ko talagang hindi ko pinabayaan sarili ko at sabi ko yung pagka-suspended ko nun, yung laro ko nandun pa rin. Doon pa rin yung isip ko na hindi bumabagsak at yun nga nakabalik ulit ako last year sa bubble na sa Phoenix. Then pinursigi ko hanggang umabot kami ng semis kaso hindi lang talaga umabot sa top. Then sabi ko maintain ko pa rin kung anong ginagawa ko. Then dito sa Magnolia na maintain ko paunti-unti hanggang na umabot kami dito hanggat na hindi ko na mapansin kung ano yung mga ginagawa ko or stats ko ano. Ang mindset ko lang na makapunta kami ng finals, bahala na si Lord kung mabigay man sa amin itong championship na to.
Thank you, Brad. Another question naman po this time for the TNT side. Question po for Kuya Jayson. Kuya Jayson, ano siguro yung masasabi mong mga biggest lessons na na-pick up mo from last year's bubble campaign? Especially medyo alam naman natin na ang tagal na rin na nag-escape, na kumbaga matagal na rin kayong hunting for a championship. You've been a part of this team for a long while na rin. And medyo more than half a decade na rin yung drought kumbaga.
Marami kasi that time marami pa kami mga na hindi pa talaga totally mature. And then this time sabi namin na once na umabot kami na ready kami kasi lahat ng mga sakit na dinanas namin during that finals yung nagbibigay ng boost para sa amin ngayon. So kagaya ng Calvin na sana this time makuha namin.
Follow up lang na mabilis Kuya Jayson. Nung nakita mo ba na when you learned about dun sa comeback ni Coach Shot, medyo ano yung pakiramdam mo? Sinabi kasi ni Coach Shot right after nung series sa San Miguel na merong konting visualization na nangyari within the team na you have to imagine where you have to be para mapunta nga kayo doon. Nung pagbalik ba ni Coach Shot, alam mo sa loob-loob mo na babalik talaga kayo ng finals?
It's a hindi naman madali yung namin. Siyempre, yun nga, binuo ni Coach Shot ulit yung team. Kinuha yung mga ibang guys like Brian, Dave, at saka si Nafing para mabuo yung team. At saka ang dami namin ginawang mga activities para maging team talaga kami ulit. Kasi yun nga, for us to win a championship, kailangan namin we play as a team talaga, hindi individual. So, siguro, yun din, yung pagdating ni Coach Chot, yun yung number one ginawa niya talaga. And then, yung confident nung bawat isa sa amin nandun na makakarating kami as long na makinig kami sa mga coaching staff, sa mga adjustment nila at the same time. Almost 6 years na wala kami championship, is yung malaking motivation para sa amin yan.
Thank you, Kuya Jayson. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, Sir Gerry.
Thank you, Denison. Up next is Ruben Terrado of Spin.ph.
Yes, good afternoon po. Question ko po muna kay Coach Chito. Coach, alam naman natin yung, siyempre, hindi naman natin madideny yung history ni Calvin. So, yung nga, yung medyo nakagulo and na-suspend. Pero, ano masabi mo? Paano nyo na-handle si Calvin and talagang do you think talaga nag-change his ways na siya in a way, so to speak?
Yeah, when we face Calvin sa last bubble, nakita ko siya hindi lang yung laro namin but yung ibang mga games on how he handles himself, lalo-lalo na sa court. And kilala na natin si Calvin. Si Calvin naman, talagang college pa lang yan, yung batang yan, nakakasama ka na namin, nakakalaban ko na. And very, laging nag-enjoy lang yan eh. So pagdating lang sa court, talagang beast siya. So talagang, kumbaga, lahat ginagawa niya, yung effort niya, binibigay niya lahat para lang manalo yung team niya. So yun lang yung sometimes nga lang, during his, nung mga naunang mga, niya, may mga extra na ginagawa siya, which is na napalitan niya, nagawa niya mag-focus, nagawa niyang palitan yon ng ibang mga bagay na nakaka-add sa stat niya. At totally talagang sobrang ako na kumbaga na-amaze ako sa kanya last bubble na talagang nagbago na iba yung laro niya. Habang kung nakapokus siya, ibang-iba siya. Kung mapapansin mo, sabi ko nga, kung mapapansin mo yung kanyang numbers, sobrang taas compare dun sa sa previous season na nilalaro niya. So yun, and then I have a chance na makuha siya. So sabi ko, bagay na bagay sa amin yan. And actually, wala naman akong special na ginagawa kay Calvin na na kailangan ko sabihin. Alam na ni Calvin yan dahil he's more matured now. Alam niya kung ano yung dapat niyang gawin. Of course, meron lang, inaalalayan pa rin namin siya. Nasabi namin like yung aming kung ano yung dapat namin gawin, dapat niyang gawin sa team. Hindi lang naman ako, but this team like Paul, Ian, si Mark, and acknowledge naman ni Calvin yan. Ina-acknowledge niya yung mga kasama niya kasi nga medyo bago din siya sa amin, kailangan namin siya i-guide. So, yun lang yung maganda diyan sa bata na talagang ina-acknowledge siya lahat. Ginagawa niya lahat para lang mapunta siya dun sa core, sa group namin. Kumbaga makuha niya lahat yung dapat niyang i-adjust. So, very thankful na napunta siya. It's a bless na napunta siya sa amin. Actually, hindi ko naman inaasahan talaga yun. So, parang bumaksak galing sa langit. So, thank you very much. And it changed a lot doon sa namin, sa journey namin dito sa conference na to. Wala namang makapag-deny na talagang is a big factor to our journey dito sa success namin. So, yun lang, hopefully na sana, sabi ko nga sa kanila sa grupo nila, as long as you stay together, itong group namin, I think hindi lang ito, so madami pa kaming kumbaga ma-challenge, ma-face na challenges and adversity sa future.
Thank you, Coach. Next question ko po kay Paul. Siguro being one of the members of the teams that that lost in the Philippine Cup Finals previously, gaano ba kasakit yun noong araw, and yun ba gagamitin nyo rin for this series na at least hindi nyo na uli maramdaman yung pain na yun?
Of course, until now still painful, no? Every time na kasi yung chance namin na yun yung pinaka-close and against San Miguel talaga. Sobrang buong-buo yung San Miguel na yun. One basket away lang kami to win the whole Filipino Championship, no? Pero yun nga, itong run namin ngayon sa different group, pero yung core namin intact pa din. And again, in help of Calvin, siguro mas mataas yung chance namin na makukuha ng championship. Kasi nga, yung nabibigay ni Calvin sobrang iba talaga. Dami niyang napuno na mga pagkukulang namin sa team. So yun, i-take advantage lang namin yung opportunity na yun para yun, hindi namin ma-feel yung yung ganong kasakit ulit. So yeah.
Thank you, Paul. Next question ko po kay Jayson Castro. Jayson, ang napansin namin during the eliminations kasi in a way medyo down yung minutes mo, and I think siguro load management, tingin ko yun ganun ba naging nangyari, and how healthy are you naman going into this finals? Kasi natandaan natin yung last finals, medyo na-injured ka. So how healthy are you, and gano'ng kalaking bagay yung medyo nakakapahinga ka during the eliminations going into the finals?
Hindi naman siguro kasi kung titignan yung lineup namin, ang daming deserving din na makapaglaro sa amin sa guard position like Kid, Arvela, and then even Ting Eximiniano, di ba? Pwedeng, yeah. Siguro yung rotation lang ni coach sa ganun talaga siya. Kung mapapansin nyo yung mga under kay Coach Jota, yung minutes namin sobrang hindi ganun katataas para lahat kami press. At the same time, yun din, ma-maximize namin si Kiba tsaka si Arvela. So siguro isang magandang mangyari din sa amin 'yon. Para pagdating ng yun nga na gamit namin during semis at itong final sana. And then okay naman, LT naman. Kasi magandang lesson sa akin yung nangyari last bubble na yun nga after that conference talagang nag-ready ako for this conference kasi yun nga I got injured nung finals and then this conference sobrang na-feel ko na mas okay yung katawan ko ngayon. Thank you.
Thank you po. And last na po siguro kay Coach Chot and kay Kelly. Same question lang po. How different is this TNT team from the past TNT teams that you played or you coach? Yun po, Coach Chot and Kelly.
Go ahead, Kels.
Well, I think the elephant that left the room for us in the last 6 years is, or several years, was having a player and a leader like Jimmy Alapod not with us. And I think that was a huge adjustment. Obviously, with Coach Chot stepping down, the whole organization had to revamp. And I think that was the transition over the years has been a tough one. And that's just from me being there over the years and going from the championship teams to how it's been for the last 6 years. So there's that. But again with having Coach Chot back and kind of bringing back the culture and the atmosphere that has allowed us to win in the past, I think has been refreshing. I think it's been it's just been what we've been looking for. I think for especially in this drought since the last championship. So as far as similarities, again, we have a bunch of guys who are willing to do whatever it takes for the sake of the team. And I think that's a big similarity to the championship teams that I've been on. And I believe that's by design. It's just how Coach Chot's put his teams together. And yeah, now being back in the finals, it's been proven what you can do when you sacrifice for each other. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question.
Yeah. And Coach Chot, same question.
That's the very different personality. First of all, you take a look at the leadership. The personality of our leaders in the past, Jimmy and Ranidel, are very different from the personalities of the leaders today, which is Jayson and Kelly. But the values remain the same. The values of sacrifice, hard work, playing together as a team. And I think ganun naman talaga in any worthwhile endeavor in life, right? There are different ways of doing things, but the important thing is it remains consistent. So if you're asking me how different, I think that's the big difference. Different personality because it's different people. We cannot expect Jayson to be like Jimmy. We cannot expect Kelly to lead like Ranidel and even Troy. Diba? When very early in the season, you guys asked me, will Troy fill in the shoes of Ranidel? And I said, no, Troy, we don't need the next Ranidel. We need the first Troy Rosario. So yun, that's the difference. We have different people, different personalities. So that's the difference from the last.
Yes, thank you po. And all the best po sa inyong lahat this final series.
Thank you.
Up next, John Asterado of the Bulletin.
Congratulations sa pagpasok sa final.
Hindi marinig.
Jonas, hindi ka marinig. Nakamute ka. Diyan pa ba si Jonas? Jonas? Habang...
Babalik na lang daw siya, Kuya Jay.
Okay. Okay. Noli Cortez again of Malaya.
Na itong next question ko has never been asked before in any pre-finals press conference. Para sa mga coaches, ano sa tingin nyo advantage ng team nyo over the other?
Never been asked before. Dami mong tanong eh. Yung mas bata unang magsasalita. Coach Chito.
Sige, Coach. I think Noli, wala akong advantage and I don't know kung meron kami nakikita but siguro sa tulad nung sabi ko lang maybe yung core ko lang is the likes of Paul, Ian, Mark and Gio and Rome. Sila yung member nung two championship series namin sa San Miguel. And I think yun yung for me, yun lang yung may konting advantage siguro na magkakasama sila on that series na pwede naming gamitin kung ano man yung pains, ano man yung nakuha namin doon na experience. And in terms of talent, in terms of anything na naisip ko siguro sa preparation, siguro both teams naman are, I think, wala naman deserving nila nandito. So they work hard, we work hard. Both teams are working hard. So kailangan lang siguro, nakikita ko lang talaga yun Noli So materials, talent, halos parehas lang siguro.
Sa akin, kaya nga never pa natatanong yung tinanong mo kasi wala namang coach na sasagot ng tama dun. Di ba? Sino namang coach ang magsasabi kung anong advantage sa ibang team, di ba? So for us, that's not really relevant because for us, there's two teams here. We're trying to compete against Magnolia and we're just going to try and come out and be better than them on a game-to-game basis. I think that's the most important thing. Whether it's an advantage or disadvantage, parang baliwala pag-isipan yun, di ba? In the end, it's how both teams execute on the floor. So I guess that's the best way to answer that.
Thank you po.
Okay, thank you, Noli. Returning back is John Asterado of the Bulletin.
Good afternoon po ulit. And okay na po ba?
Yes, okay.
Okay. Good afternoon po ulit and congratulations for both teams. First question ko lang is kay Jayson. Jayson, baka sa finals and also naglalaro kayo dyan sa eskwelahan mo. Gaano ka-importante yung makuha mo yung championship dyan sa eskwelahan mo?
Jonas, parang nawala yata si Jayson. Papasok
nawala
pa
po
lang
ba?
siya. Yes,
Anyway,
yes.
kay Coach Chito muna. Coach Chito, nakwento na ni Coach Chot yung history niya kay Rapi Ribis. Ikaw may history ka rin kay Rapi Ribis na sa San Juan Knights pa and ngayon magkasama kayo halos 2 dekada na sa PBA. Thoughts mo lang kay Rapi and gaano kalaking bagay kung makuha niyo to?
Actually, Jayson, every championship series, tinatanong din sa akin yan. so yun, we're teammates sa San Juan Knights pa. So for 3 years ago, and then we won championship together, national championship noong 2000. And sabay din kami nagpa-drop. Sabay din kaming year na nagpa-drop, that's 2002. And si Rapi ang laking tulong sa akin, especially nung nag-take over ako nung my first year dito sa franchise sa Pure Foods. So I mean, he's the leader together with Ping. So he's the captain ball. So parang mas madali yung transition para sa akin kasi nasabi ko sa kanya kung ano yung plano and then all of the veterans buy into that plan, to that system. So parang mas madali para sa akin yung transition. And now, yung leadership niya, sobrang satisfied ako, sobrang hats off ako kay Rapi kasi talagang na-unite niya yung team, kumbaga yung mga players, alam nila na yung captain ball nila is yung sakripisyo, kung bakit siya nandito hanggang ngayon. Actually, this is his 19th PBA finals yata, parang ganyan. So sobrang yun lang sobrang respeto mo na sa kanya. And I'm very happy for his leadership. Talagang maganda yung binibigay ni Rapi.
Kay Coach Chot naman, Coach Chot, your last finals appearance against BMEG, yung Commissioner's Cup, I think yun yata yung last nyo. You mentioned your history sa Pure Foods franchise. Yung bang nangyari that time, Coach, nasa isip nyo din ba yun, or it's water under the bridge?
Naniniwala ako kay Ted Lasso. Sabi ni Ted Lasso, we have to have the memory of a goldfish. Nakalimutan ko na yun.
Okay, yun lang po. Thank you po and good luck po sa finals.
Thank you, Jonas. Up next, Justin Baknis of Tiebreaker Times.
Yeah, sir. Hello po. One question lang po for Mikey. Mikey, in the semis, you were up against Chris Ross and now you'll be facing Gio Alalon and Mark Baroka. And you've said previously that they're some of the best defenders that you've faced. How are you bracing for this yet another challenge?
I know it's going to be another challenge at hand. They're both very really good defenders. And they put a lot of pressure on teams. And it's just trying to manage and figure out ways to beat their press. Because I know they're going to be really pesty and really up in our face. So if we manage and control that and figure out ways to neutralize that, I think we'll be fine.
All right, thanks, Mikey, and good luck po sa lahat. Salamat po.
Thank you.
Thanks, Justin. And finally, we will have Carlo Pamintuan of One Sports.
Good afternoon, everyone. Question ko is for Mark Baroka. Mark, isang dekada ka na sa franchise, no, sa Magnolia franchise. You're the second longest serving hotshot after Rafi Ribes. Gaano ka-importante to tell the new players tulad nila Calvin and your other rookies about the proud history ng inyong franchise from Cap, from James Yap and PJ and Ping? Siyempre, ikaw yung may pinakamahabang experience. How do you then teach that pride dun sa mga bagong members ng team nyo?
Siguro sinasabi ko rin sa kanila, kaya nag-usap-usap kami na isang araw na yung championship talaga, pag nandito ka, iba na yung level eh. Kaya sabi nga nila coach, yung semifinals, mahirap na yun. Pero yung finals, yun yung parang sobrang hirap na eh. So marami kang papagdaanan, yung time na kailangan mong, kaya sabi nga sa akin ni Coach Johnny, yung mga time na parang hindi ka makakatulog. May time na hindi ka makatulog eh, na kasi di mo yung mga maiwasan yung mga may bad games. Siyempre, kung may experience mo na yung ganun, mapagdaanan mo yung mga ganun. So, pwede mo ma-share yun sa kanila kasi mapagdaanan ng may isang player yun eh. So, yun ako, based on my experience na yun yung lagi kong sinasabi sa mga Gio nga, kasi roommate ko si Gio, laging sinasabi sa kanya na pag ganitong finals na kailangan nakalock in na lahat, tanggapin mo na yung masakit na maramdaman mo kasi nga hindi basta-basta yung finals eh. Kasi lahat napagdaanan ko na yun. So, yun lang may bigay ko sa kanila. Tapos, yung adjustment lagi, kailangan nakafocus ka lagi. Kasi nga, yung mahirap kasi yung hindi ka makapag-adjust pag yung hindi ka makapag-move forward. So, kasi pag baguhan ka, di ba, syempre, pag matalo ka na isang game, kung hindi ka makapag-move forward, mahirap sa isang player eh. So, di ka makapag-adjust yung kumpiyansa mo, bababa. So, yun, na-experience ko lang is parang every time win or lose, yung confidence mo na doon pa rin. Move forward lang. Kung natatalo, di-adjust. Yun lang. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Carlo. I think everything has been said and the battle line has been drawn. So, final thoughts from the two coaches. Coach Chot?
Yeah, first of all, contrary to what Coach Chito said earlier, I have huge respect for him. And in fact, in case hindi mo alam, Coach Chito, we used a lot of the stuff that you did in our preparation against San Miguel, because we saw how well you play San Miguel, and we said pag-aralan natin anong ginagawa nila. And that's a huge measure of our respect for your coaching. And I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to admit that, because I think as coaches, our job number one is we have to become lifelong learners, and that's why Coach Chito has my utmost respect. As for the finals, as a final word, I think everything has been said. The only thing left now is to just get it on. Let's put it all on the floor. As I said, let's play a series that's worthy of being called a gift to our countrymen. Something that both franchises can be proud of, players, coaches, officials as well, and the entire PBA family. Amidst everything that is going on around us, amidst the chaos, the negativity, and the problems around us, there's always something to be grateful for. And that something is this. This is the one thing that we are to be grateful for, that we are, sa hirap ng buhay ngayon, we are still able to play the game we love. And not many people can say that. So I think those are my final words.
Thank you, Coach Chot. Coach Chito?
Yeah, first of all, thank you, Coach Chot, for the kind words, and also thank you for coming back, because it's good for the league, good for our young coaches also, na kahit paano yung mga tinitingnan naming mga coaches before, nandyan pa kayo, at talagang yung respect and yung aming sinusundan na kumbaga yung mga yapak nyo, yun yung tinitingnan namin. So thank you very much for coming back also. Good luck to us, and ganun din sa mga PBA fans. Yan yung kumbaga yan yung talagang panalo dito, yung mga PBA fans. Talagang makikita nila siguro yung magandang series, and both teams naman are ready. So I think yun yung panalo, yung PBA at saka yung mga PBA fans natin. And tulad nung sinabi ni Coach Chot, it's good, and because talaga medyo mahirap ngayon, and also sa our families na kami nakikita na lang kami sa TV. So yan, so thank you sa mga sumusuporta sa PBA sa bawat team. And asahan ng mga fans na gagawin namin lahat ng both teams yung makakaya para lang mapasaya sila, and hopefully na sana mag-enjoy sila, and sana maging maganda yung series, walang ma-injure, at i-bless na bawat team. Yun. Thank you very much, and good luck to both teams.
Thank you, Coach Chito. Final message, final warning, or invite the fans?
Warning, alam na naman nilang lahat yun. So, ito nga, itong conference na to, itong finals na to, katulad ng sinabi ng mga coaches, players, mga governors natin, ay inaalay po namin talaga sa mga fans. Itong hirap nila, sakripisyo po ng pamilya ng PBA para po sa inyo to. Pasalamat po ako kay Governor Pineda, kay sa DABSU, kay Chairman Abalos, kay Yusek Jojo Garcia, sa mga governors, ang laking tulong po nila, kay Mayor Vico Soto, na second conference po, babalik po kami dyan, at sana po may imports na tayo. So maraming salamat po sa inyo, sa mga players, sa coaches. Salamat po sa sakripisyo, sa PBA staff. Salamat talaga sa mga sakripisyo nyo. Mahirap. Naranasan ko din yan. So mahirap. Pero ito, katulad po sinabi ni Coach Chot, ni Coach Chito, ito po ay inaalay po namin sa inyo. Ito pong conference na to at itong finals na to. maganda po itong laban na to. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Com. And that ends our pre-finals press conference for the PBA Philippine Cup Championship. Good luck to both teams and good afternoon.
Salamat sa inyo. Salamat.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you po.
Thank you.
Sa inyo.
Salamat sa inyo. Salamat.
Salamat.